Hello everybody and welcome to another live video. Today we aren't doing any physical projects, but I'm going to take you through a walk through my house and hopefully inspire you to do your own DIY projects in your house. Many of the things in my house was done DIY and mostly with Tjhoko and Paint Master, of course. So I'm going to show you, and then please ask if you have any questions. I am here to assist, so ask as we go along. Are you back? Am I still there? Sorry, I'm just trying to see the questions. Okay, let's start. So I'm going to start with a wall we've done late last week to show you what it looks like. And then also the silver pewter pot. I'm going to turn my camera around. I hope you all are doing amazingly. Can you see the clouds and the lightning? We have a nice thunderstorm on its way to Gauteng. I'll show you. Okay, so here's the brick wall at the entrance that I've washed with Comforts Blue, Nade and fine lining last week. And then here's the finishing results of the flower pot that we first painted with sheriff stone and then with silver, and then I washed it with an antique brown glaze. Okay, let's go inside before lightning strikes. The week before last week, or last week, I can't remember, but we also showed the steps on how to do a washed effect, and we painted this cupboard and did a mottled effect with damp cloths and various Tjhoko colors on there, and that's the finishing result. And I've used some old wooden blocks to create book stands with stencil work and stencil of barrows over there. These were previously wooden bowls that I've simply painted with sheriff stone on the outside. Now let me show you the rest. I'm doing my own camera work today. The dogs are inside, the children. So you're going to meet the entire family. That's Buddy and Rosie. So the first room we are entering is my TV room. And I just want to ask Kaylee's help to turn on the notifications. Sorry, she's just assisting because I can't see any comments. Okay, but it doesn't want to work. So Lee is on Facebook, ready to answer any questions. This wall was painted in Danny's day, and this picture frame was previously a very brass color that I've painted with silver, our sham silver, and the tips with silver is to first apply your sheriff stone, wait for it to dry, then sham silver, and then antique brown glaze, which you apply small areas at a time and then wipe away with a damp cloth. This couch previously, the cushion was suede, which I've painted with sheriff stone. So this gives a more of a leathery feel to the suede surface. You will see on the Tjhoko Creations page on our website, we showed this room as a DIY project. So we've had these, sorry for the TV that's on, we had these designed and installed by Hip Renovations. Dieter is the guy that always assists, and then we've painted those paintings with first matte black underneath, then the stencil of barrows on top, and just took an ice cream stick to create the grooves. The TV unit was painted on the superwood with Dawn's wash and sheriff stone, and the timber, the pine, was stained with antique glaze, and then we washed on top with some Lorraine's cream and cloud white. So that's the unit. And here we have a wingback that I've painted in Shorty's story. We always recommend to first spray an upholstered surface with water, then paint it, allow for the paint to dry in between coats, and always test an area first to see if you like the feel of the dried paint on a fabric surface. This is also a DIY project. So the brick walls we washed, similar to the walls downstairs, and please ask what you want to see on Thursday. So if there are specific things that I can show you, that I know what the needs are, and I will gladly assist. So these were old wooden blocks that we've stenciled, dot arted, everything done with Tjhoko. Here also cloud white vineyard stone Lorraine screen used on the brick walls to create the whitewash effect, and even the wine crates we've whitewashed with cloud white. So simply wipe it on with a damp cloth. Our braai, and the people that know us will know Tjhoko braais every evening. And that was painted in vineyard stone. So what we do after we've braaied, we allow for the braai to cool down before we close it. But that was done in vineyard stone. The brick wall was washed, and there's some dot art in Tjhoko on the brick, on the wooden blocks on top of the brick wall. And this is I don't want to show you the inside because it's full of Tjhoko, but here are some doors just to mock the look and feel that we've got lots of wood available. Here's a plastic chair that I'm busy painting. So this is what it looked like before. This is the before. And here's one that I painted in David. So I still need to complete the rest. That I'll show you next week once it's done. Color suggestions. Please send me some color suggestions. I would love to know what you think and feel. So in this space is a DIY study section. So it's a wooden top there. This is my study that I'm showing you now, with some stencil work on the pine stool, stencil work on the wood, and the wood we've created a very antique finish by wiping it with a damp cloth and antique brown glaze. Even my diary, Lee has stenciled for me. And this is now a sneak peek. We were supposed to have the launch to all stockers before lockdown, but unfortunately lockdown happened. But this is also what one of our fabric and wallpaper ranges that we will be launching soon. Look how stunning that is. So I'm just going to give a quick look, and then you will see once it's available at your stockers. Remember the dark brown faux leather chair that I started painting with fine lining last week? Here they are, all of them done and dusted. They were dark brown at the beginning of last week, and now they look fresh and new. On this wall, I also used some Danny's Day, and now I'm going to take you to Tjoko's room. Kylie, het jy hallo gesê? Baie net, sê hallo vir die mense. They started with their e-schooling today, so that's quite something to get used to. This is Tjhoko. Tjhoko is busy writing grade 12, and in the same breath, we are thinking of all the grade 12s, especially in this period. So this is an all-petrol drum, chemical drum that we had at the factory, and we transformed this into being a bed pedestal for Tjhoko. Dieter also assisted with pallet wood to create the bed for us. Very industrial. And then Tjhoko loves watches, and we've created a stencil wall headboard for him. So that's actually his headboard. And then a very industrial look and feel on the wall, and we also washed. The weather is just not allowing me to show you the technique properly, but we used various Tjhoko colors to wash to create a very industrial, there you can see it nicely, industrial look and feel in this space. And look on the ceiling, we use some shorty story to create something fresh and fun. On this pulley, I've used Vaseline and dirt to really create this worn look and feel. And then we even painted Tjhoko's magnetic board with sheriff stone, and it's still a magnetic board. So there you can see it works perfectly, clean well with lacquer thinners, and then your magnetic boards don't need to be white. And we have a washed effect on his wall where he can also write with chalk and make his to-do list. And this is Tjhoko's room in a nutshell. What I've also done in this space, these were previously melamine built-in cupboard doors, and we've painted them in Don's wash, if I remember correctly. So there are the built-in doors done in Don's wash. And this is an industrial space with very little Tjhoko paint, some creativity, and underneath we have crates where he can put away all his books. My guest toilet, I've used a stencil technique to create the Moroccan look and feel. So these are all done with paint, and there I've incorporated the stencil of Paris, mixed it with some Tjhoko paint in the color Don's wash to create a very light, creamish look and feel. So this is actually not tiles, it's paint on the wall, on the guest toilet wall, and a basket I've used to create a light fitting. Here's a fun wall with pictures in our passage, and then Kaylee's room. Kaylee's room, we've used David on her walls. There's also stencil of Paris on her walls, but I've painted on top of that to create a textured wall space. In the picture frames, I've used various Tjhoko stencils, Tjhoko colors, stencil of Paris to create pictures on her walls. Everything painted to the color crates. This is her dressing table. And I've used some of the new Tjhoko colors on the wall. The one that's standing out here is Darina's idea, which is a light peach pink color to create geometrical shapes, just in triangles, easy to do with masking tape on a wall to create a fun factor. And then we've put in a divider in her space where she can sit and do her homework. So this is Kaylee's room, and once again, I have used David on her melamine cupboards. So these are also painted. Mohair roller, if you remember correctly from previous videos, and stencil work was done on her curtains. So on her curtains, I've used stencil work and cut off the tape, put some ribbons on there, and it looks like new, fresh curtains. Fun DIY, and quickly you have something new and fresh. On the brick walls, also David, and this is Kaylee's space. And some stencil work. Okay, the children's bathroom, what I've done here, and those of you who follow the Home magazine, Tuistydskrif, you will know and recognize much of these projects. So we've stencil of Paris this wall in our guest, it's the children's bathroom. I stenciled on my curtains. I'll move closer. And with Tjhoko being a blackboard paint, I've written messages for the kids in their bathrooms. They need to remember to flush, wash and brush. And even the varnish door in this space has received a lick of Tjhoko in the color Stefan. Okay, now we are going to move. I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of everything. Okay, now we're moving to our guest room. Ta-da! And this is a wicker or a cane chair that I've painted with Tjhoko in cloud white. There's one of Kaylee's old furniture pieces that we've painted. There's some mirrors on this wall. At the bottom is another sneak peek of our new fabric and wallpaper collection. That is the wallpaper, and I've just done a panel with the wallpaper. That wall I've painted in Danny's day. Do you recognize and realize that I love that color? This is an old drawer that I've turned upside down, created the lines with masking tape on the top, painted the cement pots. There's another pot over here that I've done in a two-tone. The wicker basket. And this is also Tarina's idea that I've mixed with the true Danny's day and the cloud white. Some places I used of it. And there's the curtains, part of the Tjhoko fabric range. And there's more fabric, very exciting. And then these melamine doors I've also painted in David. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse of the entire space. Everything, Paint Master, Tjhoko paint, Tjhoko colors for walls. Look at the light fitting. This is an old basket. I removed the hands, painted it in cloud white and transformed it into a light. And there's a chair as a bedside table that we've screwed in onto the wall. And this is the spare bedroom. Now, whose room do you think has received the least attention? Yes, my room. So there's not much I can show in my room except for here's a painting Lee did for my birthday. And it's all Tjhoko colors. I need to put it up against this wall, but I first want to change the melamine into a painted surface. So that's probably something I can show you. If you're interested, let me know if you want to see. So the painting needs to go there, Lee. Now you know where I want to hang it, but I look at it every day until I'm ready to put it up. So in my room, I have shown on the home channel a while back how we painted this piece of furniture. It was actually our first piece of furniture that we ever bought. I need to still replace the handles. But this was done right in the beginning of our Tjhoko journey. And we used this, it was varnished wood. We use this every day. Open it, close it, and there are no imperfections whatsoever. The tip really is to clean properly with lacquer thinners. Then in my bathroom, I've got something to show you. Okay, so my room, I still need to make pretty. In my bathroom, Annette van Rijn helped me a while back on the home channel to create these beautiful pictures. Mirrors inside frames, how stunning is that? And then the wall, the brick wall, I've also whitewashed with cloud white antique glaze to give antique finishes here and there, and then with the antique mirrors in front of it. Okay, and this is my house in a nutshell. Everything is Tjhoko'd. Let me turn it around so that you can see me. Everything is Tjhoko'd, everything is DIY, everything is cost effective. And I would like to know what you want to see next. Please send me some ideas. And then next week, on Thursday, the day after tomorrow, Thursday at 3 o'clock, I'll be here, I'll be back, and we'll be painting something together. So please let me know what I need to send you, what you want to see, what questions you have, and I'll gladly assist. Thank you for taking a walk through my house. This was a magic trick to get everyone involved to clean up. So thank you. Have a fabulous afternoon, and thank you for all the support. We much appreciate it. Keep safe and see you on Thursday, 3 o'clock. Bye-bye.